So we are here today at Wellspring Forest Farm with Steve Gabriel, and Steve and his partner Liz Falk live in this really awesome yurt. And Steve is the author of this book, Farming in the Woods, and we're gonna go take a walk into the woods and check out the mushroom farm. So we just walked into the woods and stumbled across this paintball setup. Just kidding, this is where Steve grows his mushrooms. And I'd love to hear what all these tennis balls and stacks of logs and big bathtubs have to do with growing mushrooms.
Yeah, well, so what we do here is we have all these logs stacked up, and that's for the time of life when we've just inoculated them, which is really when we impregnate them with the mushroom mycelium. You can see these holes here.
Oh yeah.
So that's where we drill a hole in and then inoculate. And like these logs we did this year, and those are just hanging out for a whole year for the mushrooms to like colonize the log fully.
Okay.
And be throughout the entire log. And then the second year, third year, and fourth year we soak them and get them to fruit. So here's our little bathtub, like you said, and they soak for 24 hours. We pull them off and we set them on these racks, and then that week we get something like this if we're lucky. So, you know, half a pound, sometimes a quarter pound, sometimes a full pound per log. And we can keep doing this about 8 times before the log is done.
And then you get duck eggs. So I've got my mushrooms, I've got my duck eggs, and now I'm ready to get back into the kitchen and cook. So we're back in Frisch Kitchen with this beautiful bounty of freshly harvested mushrooms. And today I'm going to show you how to make Thai shiitake mushroom chips. So the first step is to use scissors or a knife to cut off the stems from the mushrooms. The second step is to slice the mushrooms very thinly, less than 1/4 inch. The next step is to cut and squeeze your limes. Now we have freshly squeezed juice from 4 limes, and I'm going to pour it onto my mushrooms and toss them while I do that so that it coats all the mushrooms. And we're going to let the mushrooms marinate in lime juice while we get the coconut oil hot and ready to fry. We're going to bump up the heat to medium-high and pour in our coconut oil and wait for the oil to reach 375. Once the oil is hot enough, I'm going to put the mushrooms in small batches and scoop them out with a metal sieve when they're brown and crispy. And then I'm going to transfer them to a bowl that has a paper towel in it to drain off some of the excess oil. Now that all the mushrooms are done frying and I have a bowl of mushroom chips, I'm just going to quickly mix up some salt, sugar, and cayenne pepper with a fork because I don't want the cayenne on my fingers because I might touch my face and burn my eyes. And then I'm going to go ahead and take out the paper towel and pour this in with the mushroom chips and put a lid or a plate on top of the bowl and just shake them up. Get that sugar coating all those mushroom chips. Thank you, Chris Kyler, for the inspiration, and that is how you make a mushroom chip. Listen to this. So one of the ways that I love to eat mushroom chips is an M, L, T, and D, E. Right here. Stuff this in your face.